marker. First one out, Fiorella's right there. Miziara's on the outside, light on her toes between the two with the red cap. Dinner Date is near the rail. On the outside of that one, they're fighting a Sorceress, and then comes Flickerty by far, and Mara's on the outside going around them to be more prominent. Miziara, but Mara challenges for that lead, and Mara goes on by 3 parts of a length. Miziara's back second. In third position, light on her toes. Fourth is Fiorella near the rail. Then Sorceress, that's got the white silks 4 lengths off the leader. Dinner Date is along the inside. Flickerty by far is the trailer, to about 6 lengths off the leader. About to be homeward bound, 500 to go. Mara's the leader. Miziara's back in second. Third, light on her toes. Fiorella's towards the outside. Sorceress, Dinner Date. Getting to the 400, and still Mara the leader. Miziara's on the inside. Fiorella's towards the outside, and then comes light on her toes. The leader now, Miziara. Mara tries to fight right back. Fiorella's on the outside as they get to the last 100. Running on from behind is Flickerty by far. Mara's finding more. Fiorella's on the outside, and running on is Flickerty by far, but it's going to be Fiorella the winner. Second is close between Flickerty by far and Mara. Number 5, Fiorella, is the winner, and Fiorella wins it. The Captain L, 2 from 3, steps up to the 1400 and ends up winning at 3 rand the win. The tote favourite ended up number 8. Let's see, that second place is very close. Nearest us is number 4. That will get second, Flickerty by far. Third to Mara. The fourth place also gets close, and that will go to Miziara, just beating home number 7, Dinner Date, and then came light on her toes and Sorceress. We'll take a look at the head-on. And the winner with the orange cap, and that is Fiorella. So Fiorella comes good. Mara and Miziara, they were fighting it out, and Flickerty by far, they're right across the track in a small field, but it's going to go to number 5, Fiorella, and it's the first winner for Keegan Amella. It's his birthday today, as you've heard, and it is not the tote favourite. The tote favourite was number 8, Miziara. Until the 8th race, back to the studio.
It's been a long afternoon thus far for trainer Duncan Howells. He's had a lot of horses to saddle, but he's come good here in race number 7. Fiorella, the daughter of Captain L, in the colours of Mr. McLean, and she's come through to win well. A nice patient ride over this 1400 metre trip. I touched on the pedigree, 1600 metres plus. That's the way I see it, Duncan.
Definitely, Dees. Unfortunately, sometimes you've got good fillies, they got a race. It's not ideal to be running them all in the same race. They were in a good pace. Thought Anthony rode a very clever race. He eased it up just before they turned for home, and he sprinted for home. This filly took a while to unwind, but she's a good filly. Also felt Miziara a great run. She needs to go a lot more ground, and unfortunately with her now we had to lead the race. There's no pace in the race, which I felt was an undoing of Queen's Plain earlier on. They're big striding good horses. They get slowed down, they battle to quicken, becoming when the race is over. But in saying that, on paper it doesn't look good, but I feel we're dealing with a lot of immature, decent horses that need racing and will improve in the future. They didn't run shocking races today, they were just off them. Got to judge distance with them. They are stayers, and we'll step them up as we go along.
There's 2 more races left.
Oh, the way the paper was talking this morning, I should win the last 2.
Yeah, the next race, you got a preference there, Duncan?
Look, it's very hard. I think just on form, Anton's filly is the better filly on form in the race. I thought Neptune's Reign, just coming out of a 2-year-old career, straight into a pinnacle plate is tough, carrying the weight she's carrying. The fittest of my 3 horses is Luna Rush. She's working very well. Decent filly, but possibly not up to the class of the older filly in the race, but over the right distance now. These are horses coming off African horse sickness and that, so fitness is against them.
Well, you've helped the birthday boy to put a smile on his dial because he was sulking before this.
We were both sulking a bit earlier on, but now look, you've got to live with it. Racing's a tough game. I don't think any of the horses discredited themselves in any way. We jumped divisions very quickly with them. This filly, now that one ran in a strong field, these are decent fillies and they'll bounce back.
Thanks for that, Duncan, and all the best.
Great, just thanks to Dave and thanks to our sponsors, Winning Form.
Lovely, Duncan Howells. Let's get the birthday boy and let's wish him happy birthday, my man. Well done to you, Keegan. And I mentioned that when I get to chat to you, you're going to have to tell us the age.
I'm only 24 days.
24, you're a young man. And how long now that you've finished your apprenticeship? It's been a few years now, Keegan.
Yeah, I think it's been a good 3 years now. Everything's been going well. So yeah, I'm just really grateful for the opportunities I get. I won't be standing here without them.
I mentioned earlier on, you know, the birthday boy is riding so well, traveling and getting winners up in Gauteng. It's really going well for you, Keegan.
Yeah, very well, you know. I'm under no pressure here, you know. Mr. Howells, he leaves the racing up to me, and we've got a great team going at the moment, and I'm just really grateful for the opportunities. Yeah, this filly, she won a very nice race today. The pace didn't suit her, and she's still quick and well with it.
She looks like a filly that's going to, you know, Duncan agreed. I mentioned a pedigree, 1600 plus.
Yeah, 100%. She's learning to settle now, and yeah, that's why today I elected to, when I jumped out, just give her a chance and settle her straight away, because I know she's a filly looking for a bit further. And I was worried about my stable companion Maziara, but the canter sprint didn't suit her, and I knew up the straight I would sprint a little bit better.
So you've blown off the candles. Now we want you to cut the cake. The next race and the last race?
Yeah, look, it's hard for my filly in the next. She's got a lot of class, but she's taking on older horses, and it's never easy. We see them getting beat against older horses. It's always the undoing, but she's a very good filly, and yeah, if she can run in the first four, I'll be very happy. And yeah, the last race, Ramir's in the sky, ever so consistent. Looking for a good run as well.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, DJ. Once again, a big thank you to the team, Mr. Howells, Kathy, James, Divan. Yeah, Warren's also, yeah, he's always supporting us. And yeah, to Mr. McLean, very big thank you to him, a big supporter of mine, and I'm really appreciative of it.
Well done, Keegan.
Thank you very much.
The birthday boy has put one on the board. Well done to Keegan DeMello and Duncan Howells here in race number 7. If you got the score, 5, 4, 3, and 8. Coming up next, race number 8, closing off this afternoon's jackpot.